Hey guys, I've been thinking about today how how boring is life. Like like I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but dude, I don't know if it's just me, but life just seems so boring nowadays. We just work, go to school, I don't know, do something after, and people also seem really dead inside. And I have this thing when I'm just talking to people. I like to. I really like talking to people, like not random ones, but just talking. You know, with the people that I know. So I'm just talking, and having a enjoyable time. But it seems like we're having a laugh, but it goes nowhere. I always expect something to go somewhere, like bonding more, deepening connection, but it just stays surface level because no one initiates, like no one. It just, yeah, it just seems, so, I don't know, man, boring to me. And by the way, this when I'm in class, I have this meaning, like this connection meaning scanner in my head, metaphorically. Of course, I don't know why, but I think because I have been too long um, alone, and yeah, I just really feel alive. When you're alive, you want something more. You want aliveness, But there is none. There is none, man. It creates this frustration in me, like this tension between hating life and loving life. And I don't know, I'm so lost, man. Today I just woke up and feel so empty inside. I don't know how people are enjoying their lives alone, but yeah, I understand that being alone is quite good, but when you're being alone too long, it just starts to mess your brain, mess your mind up. Plus, everything just now costs so much that you can't really have fun anymore. Like modern life just lost its meaning. Just think about it for a second. What's your life? How is your life going? Of course, some people who don't watch this type of content, they're not really aware of these things. They think that everything is normal, but when you start to begin to notice things bit by bit, and you can't really forget this, for you can't really forget all of this what you noticed. And I kind of compared 1980s and nowadays. The people were always outside, like playgrounds were full of kids, but nowadays it's like empty. The playgrounds are empty. For example, disco clubs are empty too, but 1980s there were quite a lot of people. It just, I don't know how to explain, but it just feels like apocalypse. No, it, it feels like post apocalypse, like Fallout or something, like similar thing. Honestly, dude, I'm very tired of being alone. I'm very tired of being an alive person who wants to experience things, but there is nothing to experience really in my life. And maybe some people will say that it's my fault because I don't go outside, but I do go outside. I just I just don't like performing, you know. I think when real experience comes when you it happens like naturally. You don't really think about this. You don't really search for experience. You experience it. You like it's a random thing basically. For example, if you're going somewhere with your friend and something happens like on it without like expectation, then yeah, I call this experience. Like this is life. It's unpredictable. But yeah, I'm not totally alone. I have a couple of friends and they're good, really good friends. But yeah, basically my friends, but my friends kind of agree with me too that people are not alive that much. And yeah, everything is not alive anymore. And life gets meaningless if you make everything dead, plain dead. Like I know the hardships we go through compared to going through alone versus going through like with people, sharing the pain, sharing the experience. You know, it it's easier to it's easier with friends, with people to go through hardships, hard moments. It bonds you, it unites you, and we basically lost this. Like in modern time, there is nothing to bond. There is nothing to bond for, you know. Like we have stores, markets, you know. We just buy food and eat. We don't hunt anymore. We don't farm because we live in the cities mostly. Most of the people like live in the cities, right? And we don't hunt food. We just buy it, buy an unhealthy food packed in plastic and eat it and just fill our stomach for what? For like what? If we, for example, hunted food, we would appreciate this food more because we got this by our hands with our team. And yeah, you get what I'm trying to say there. You probably feel it too, right? But now hunting, for example, is replaced with gaming, sports, and other stuff. Like there is nothing wrong with sport, but yeah, but you can't replace nature, you know. We can't replace natural world. Everything we do is we are just imitating the natural things. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Life gets harder and harder to live every day because there is no meaning. Like why I'm suffering because like why I'm suffering, you know? What's the point, dude? If you think about it, this is crazy, man. Like why we're suffering? Are we suffering just because to fulfill our I don't know, like fill our stomachs with food and that's it? Create something even though no one would even like at least appreciate, you know. Like if you had like a tribe, everyone just would appreciate more, you know, care more. Now we're just talking about validation, but I think it just reflects me here, but I don't know, man. I think it's human. Yeah, I don't know why do I exist, like really. Like it's so pointless. Like damn, man. I really wish that I could just disappear or just magically find a tribe. Like I do have friends, couple of friends, but you know, it still feels like dull. You know, it doesn't. I don't know how to explain, but it doesn't really unite us that much because the city life is basically really annoying for me. And yeah, yeah, I think I expressed enough, and yeah, I think I made my point here. Have a good one. See you in the next video. Peace out.